While the global aviation industry continues to mount its recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns and travel restrictions, the recent news of a new variant, the Omicron variant, threatens to undo the progress airlines and the aviation industry have made within the last few months. We are seeing renewed efforts to close borders and impose travel restrictions, and there are some countries in Asia that have implemented their own guidelines in response to the new variant. This video will take a look at the response of the Omicron variant and travel restrictions being imposed in Asian countries. Similar to how we saw the response to the initial outbreak of COVID-19 during February and March of 2020, we are seeing the re-implementation of border restrictions in some countries. Among the toughest responses is in Japan, which recently banned all foreign visitors from entry into the country. Under the restrictions, it will cover foreign exchange students, interns, and those traveling from business from every country in the world. The exceptions of the ban will be Japanese nationals and foreign residents returning to the country. Those who are returning to the country from the countries where the variant has been detected will need to isolate at a government-designated facility for 3 to 10 days. Along with full border closures with some exceptions, there are some countries that have implemented a travel ban on select countries from countries within the African continent the Omicron variant has been reported to be originated from, along with countries where there have been reported cases of the new variant. These jurisdictions include Hong Kong, South Korea, and recently Thailand. Similar to Japan, the nationals of those countries will be allowed to enter the country, though they will be subject to quarantines varying between the 14 days in Thailand to 21 days in Hong Kong, along with a regimen of COVID-19 testing. This is all happening even as some countries are in the process of opening their borders. Compared to some of its neighboring countries, Singapore is taking a cautious approach as it is opening vaccinated travel lanes with select countries, including neighboring Malaysia. According to reports, Singapore is currently reviewing their border restrictions, though they will be delaying the start of the vaccinated travel lane with 3 Middle Eastern countries, originally set to start in December, the UAE, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. According to the Singapore Ministry of Health, part of the VTL to these Middle Eastern countries was deferred because they were close proximity to the affected countries of the Omicron variant. Further, the Singapore Ministry of Health stated that the city-state will be implementing more testing, including for those arriving on the vaccinated travel lane scheme. Those arriving as part of the VTL will have to undergo supervised self-administered antigen rapid tests on day 3 and day 7 after the arrival. These are just some of the measures that have been reported that Asian countries are taking in efforts to contain the spread of the Omicron variant and preventing it from entering their borders. While we're still learning about the new variant, this is not great news for the global aviation industry, especially for those in Southeast Asia where only now things are starting to reopen. I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Flights in Asia, highlighting the news and updates from the aviation and travel scene in the Asia Pacific. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.